All right, guys, I'm gonna take all this material and dump it over the side of this hill here, and just pack it into the boundary here, and clean this up for the fence line. Let's get to it. I'm gonna try and get as close as I can right here, and then it's just a mix of rock and sticks and roots and everything else. So I don't want to use this for anything. There is a bunch of nice dirt in here, but you know what? It's just so contaminated that I don't want to use any of it. So I'm just gonna pile it up right on the boundary here and get rid of this stuff. Oh, face plant right into the mud. Oh man, dang it. Should I clean this off here? All right, so I'm moving in position to get a better angle to kind of pack this and shape it a little bit better. Stuff like this, if you make a pile or it's loose material, try to pack it a little bit so it's not just you know, gonna collapse or anything. Most of this is pretty hard packed already when I put, you know, the initial pile here. But you know, you can see it's not hard, and I'll just pack it a little bit here, and just so it won't collapse. Okay, so I'm done with this for now. I gotta come back in and out of here, so I'm gonna end up tearing this up. But as I come back down, I can clean this up and smooth it out and try to get a little bit more of this mud out of here. But onto the project at hand. Is gonna be back. I'm gonna be moving the excavator up and grubbing this area up here under these trees. Got a bunch of cane grass coming up. You can see, so I'm gonna move up there and grub that. I got my buddy Dave. He's gonna be working on the ripper right now. He's gonna weld that back together, fix that up. So check out that video coming out. I'll be doing this. So let's get in position up there and get the grubbing. It's been really wet here. It's been hard to work in the machine. I can't do a whole lot. So I figure I'd clean this up. After I'm done with this area grubbing and I got some boulders to set, I'm gonna come back out here and move this water line and then work my way up. So to kind of go over a grubbing technique, once I get enough material in the teeth and the bucket, like kind of packed in there, it's easier to grab actually, because it's almost like a spacer that's in between that fills the gaps, and I can actually grab stuff, so it pinches it better. So that's a good technique when you're grubbing like this. Start grabbing material and keep it in between the bucket and the thumb like that, and then it's easier to grab more. It kind of gets just wedged into the rest of the material, and that's a good way to grub when you're trying to be really precise. So again, I gotta be really careful scraping the ground here, because these roots are shallow for these trees, and if I disturb them, it can kill them. All right, so that's all I can really do right here. I can't grub it anymore. I'm gonna tear the hill out, or kind of unpack it. I don't want to have to repack all of it. So I'm gonna set these boulders. I'm gonna clean this up here real quick and then set these boulders. So probably start back here. This one's already set, and then I'll work my way and then position them next to each other. Got a stump to rip out. Show you guys this. So I got this graded out pretty good. Got a couple rocks, pieces of concrete I gotta move. You can see how nice it is now. Nice and smooth, awesome. So probably take a little break right now and then I'll start setting these boulders a little bit better. And again, you can see, I'll bring some base course and some gravel and top dress all this at the end when I'm all done with this. Okay, I'm gonna set these boulders. I already set one in place. So got most of them placed where I want them. The weeds are kind of blocking some of it. You can kind of see the row of boulders there. So I got a few more for the corner over here and I'll be done with this. My battery died in the camera, so I hope I didn't miss too much. Show you guys the boulders. So I kind of turned it at the end here. I'm gonna place one small rock here just to continue this turn. And that goes straight beyond there. The weeds are kind of hiding them. They look good. It'll just, once I clean it all up and get some gravel packed in here, it'll look better. It's a mud pit right here, so it's ponding up. So I'm gonna build this up and it'll just drain out the side here and just go into this patch of forest here. All right, well, on to the next job.